Hey guys, so today I wanted to do a mini review on a bag. This purse I've had for a long time, and this is just a basic Longchamp Le Pliage. This is the most basic style they carry. They're inexpensive, they're under $200, and this is probably the best value for money that I can think of in terms of bags. Longchamp is a very well-respected leather house. Their leather goods are great, but not all styles of their purses are, in my opinion, very winning. For instance, the similar Le Pliage in a leather, which I looked at and I really considered buying, I think is far inferior to the Le Pliage in the canvas. So I recommend you check out this particular style. They have tons of colors and they have different sizes, they have different handles. So I'll go briefly through what kind of things you can expect with this bag. First of all, the colors are different every year. They have limited edition ones as well, which are really nice. Most of them will have this brown leather Longchamp, very sort of iconic, first of all, leather. Very excellent quality leather. It's raw leather. On this side, you see that it's completely raw and stamped with their logo on the front. Stitching is impeccable, very, very nice, and it's brown most of the time. That's their sort of color. So also keep in mind that the fabric on this is super, super durable. You will not have, unlikely, you will have any issues with it for many, many years. It's washable, easily washable, might I say, because I do have a baby and things have been spilled in and outside of that bag, and I washed it and it's pristine right now. So I can really recommend it. There's not really any wear right now on the bag either, and I've used it to death. So I chose navy blue for myself because for me navy blue is a basic color, one of the colors I use in my basic wardrobe. So I thought navy blue was the way to go. Now, this comes in several sizes. You can get maybe 1/2 smaller, so maybe like this, smaller bag, and then you can have a really, really big Le Pliage. This is a medium, and to me this is probably the most practical size, and it's not going to overwhelm your frame, and it's not going to be too small to use either. So this is perfect for who? For young mummies, for young professionals who need to carry things with them and need a really, really durable, nice option. It's good for traveling, fantastic for traveling, and I'll show you why. This thing folds in on itself, and you can stash it in your regular bag when you're traveling, and you can unfold it and use it if you're buying something you need to carry it back to the hotel, for instance. It folds basically into nothing, which is fantastic. This is what it looks like when it's all folded. It's tiny. You just stash that guy in your purse and you're good to go. You have a big, big bag along with you in case you need it, but you don't have to carry a huge bag if you don't want to. So super, super travel friendly, very foldable because it's canvas, it's not going to crease like leather would, and it unfolds into its original shape. Now this is quite shapeless. You can buy a shaper to insert into it and then it'll be much more structured, but really this is a soft bag, which you should anticipate when you're getting it. And it's going to take whatever shape that the objects inside of it are going to have, but I don't find that it's a problem. It's usually still looking very, very presentable for work environment. It has a fantastic, very durable zipper with a little logo. Very, very, very useful because you can zip it up for travel and it's completely secure. Now, inside of this bag, I'll straighten it out from having been folded. You have this huge cavity, basically endless. This fits a lot. This fits an entire entire stash of everything you need for a 2-year-old for 2 to 3 days. I've just taken that from a kid and it fits everything I need for him for days and days. Very, very roomy. And the beauty of this bag is the fact that it's really, really easy to take care of. This does not require any loving whatsoever. It'll last through a nuclear holocaust. It's so useful. Another thing I wanted to mention is most bags will have this brown brown leather trimming, and sort of part of it will be leather, but not all of them. Some of them are just like two color with the bag. I do prefer the leather because it adds a touch of maybe something slightly more high-end. It has a little print of Longchamp's symbol, which is a racer jockey on a horse, and a little gold button. The stitching is contrast stitching and it's impeccable. It's really perfect, and I look at that. I'm picky. And then on the other side, it's raw leather. So I find that this is a really beautiful design, very easy and basic and simple and very minimalistic. So it goes with a lot, and it's very, very easy to style. Another thing I wanted to mention is the handles. If you can see that I have the top handle style. It also comes with a shoulder handle, just basically a longer strap that you can throw over your shoulder. I chose to go slightly more formal route, either wear it on the crook of the hand or as a briefcase, and I like it that way a lot. Why did I do that? Because I tend to wear it for everyday work wear, and oftentimes I'll take my laptop with me. My laptop itself will shape the bag into a pretty rigid shape. My 11-inch MacBook Air fits into it no problem with room to spare, so I think 13-inch probably will fit as well, but I haven't tried a 13-inch because I don't own it. But an 11-inch is perfect in there, no problems whatsoever. And so it shapes it, and it creates a pretty rigid shape, which kind of is acceptable in terms of business wear. So I think for most lifestyles, this bag is really a gem, because it will basically pull you out of the hole and let you take whatever you want with you. It's large enough to accommodate, and it's sort of nice enough to pass for anything you like in terms of practicality. I think it's hard to find a more practical bag than that. And for the money, I think it's fantastic, fantastic buy. I will be looking at more Longchamps Le Pliages in the future, because I think it's just an essential bag, you know. It's the easiest way to style yourself with a bag. That's it for today. I hope you found it useful. Good luck to you. See you later. Bye-bye.